Bingo, live in the Empower You Energy Healing Group for this special exclusive event. And a warm welcome to everyone. My goodness, we certainly have a treat for you today. I'm joined by a super talented energy healer, a transformational coach, an actress, model, and here's a little known fact I discovered only yesterday. She was runner-up in the Miss Singapore Beauty Contest. You kept that one quiet. It's her third appearance on the show, and without further delay, please give it up and a warm welcome to the happy guru, Dianna Lane, everyone. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Danny. Happy to be back.
So when was the Miss Singapore Beauty Contest? How long ago was that you were involved with?
That pageant went on in 2017, and we were on reality TV for like 7 episodes, and it went over 7 months from January to July, and so it was a process. And what was really fun was the beautiful photography, and we got to go to Maldives for a photo shoot. That was nice.
All right. So that's something I didn't know about. What's happened? I was watching an interview. You're being interviewed by somebody else, and that it's had in the bio that you. Anyway, that's how I found out. Right. Disclaimer: because we are broadcasting into a Facebook group, we don't get to see who is making the comments. That's why I normally do these from my personal timeline. So I'll have to go to my phone to see who's actually making these wonderful comments. So thank you. It's not as easy as you can tell we're dead prepared, don't we? Groups. How are you, energy healing?
Good day from Michigan. Good day. Good day from Singapore.
Hiya, Jenny. Thanks for joining us. We've got Kathy Tudor in the house. Kathy, thank you. Got Nancy Nellen, my mate. Good day from Michigan. Thanks for joining us, Nancy. Rich, hello to you as well. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Janie, Kathy, Nancy, Trish, and Kelly.
Right, before we get going, how are things your side of the world? How are you managing with this lockdown, this quarantine situation? How are you filling your time?
Well, interestingly, there's lockdown in our neighbor, Malaysia, so they're not allowed to go out at all. And so a few 100,000 Malaysians usually come to Singapore for work. And so they chose to come to Singapore. And then there was like Singaporeans, and the Singapore government stepped up to give them shelter in like a stadium and different places. Although Malaysians who usually travel back and forth from Malaysia to Singapore, Singapore is not in lockdown, but we're highly encouraged to stay at home, work from home. And there's the one thing that I like is the social distancing. What I mean by that is like, in the queues, and we have to stand 1 meter apart. Now I feel like there's a lot of space. And the person usually the person behind you is like, move to the front. And so that is no longer in existence. So I like the tapes in the queue. Yeah. But I think generally speaking, it's hard to get away from feeling the fear when the news is like the number of cases have risen, the number of deaths, and this country is being affected, and more countries are being affected. So I think it's important that we all step up to help one another and connect with one another. Social distancing is one thing, but I think it's physical distancing, but we can still be socially connected. And thank God for you and me and technology to help still be connected with one another.
Yeah, exactly. I went for a walk yesterday, and some people, as they approached me, I could see the fear in the eye, and they literally, one young lady literally scuttled across the other side of the road. And I'm going, and then I thought, oh yeah, social distancing, I'm thinking, do I smell? I've been in the shower.
And I think I sneezed because like I was allergic to something, and you can see people's reaction.
Yeah, that's right. So it's not good times on one hand, but as you say, at least we can connect in between these groups using these platforms and bring people together, and there's no need to be scared about breathing someone's air or getting sneezed or coughed on or any of that stuff. We can just relax and enjoy a beautiful meditation. With that said, what have you got in mind for us today?
So I think it's really important to really look after yourself, and do all that you can to look after yourself, and remember the basics of: are you getting good rest? Are you getting good quantities of water? Are you being hydrated well? Are you getting good nutrition? And then, are you getting some sunshine? Connecting with friends, fresh air? And yeah, so meditation is medically proven to be so beneficial. And so, and just being relaxed. We know stress is the cause of many kinds of diseases. And look at the word disease, it's dis and ease. So we're not at ease. So going to bring you through a journey of feeling more at ease. So I love everybody tuning in to have a sense of how you feel in your body right now. Just take a few moments to sense if there's any aches or pains in any part of the body, any places of discomfort, and just take a note of that. Okay, so let's begin with deep breathing, and let's try to do diaphragmatic breathing. So breathing in deep into the belly. So I normally put like my fingers like this. And as I breathe, I know that I'm using belly breathing because the middle fingers are touching. Just the middle fingers are touching. Yeah. So as you breathe in, and the belly goes back as you exhale, and breathe in again. Inflate like a balloon, and can hold, and exhale. Let's do breathe in again. Really oxygenate every single cell, and exhale back to the spine. And breathe in. And exhale back to the spine. 2 more times. Breathe in. And exhale. And deep breath in. And exhale any aches, pain, and stress. And we're going to do the next type of breathing, which I really quite adore. I would like you to think of what value would actually be beneficial to you for this week, this whole week. So for me, calm, determination. I'm combining 2 words. So I would love to get work done. Being at home, I'm going to get a lot more programs out there. So I need a little bit of determination, but with calm. So what would you like, Danny? And all the people tuning in, can you type the value that you'd like for this week?
For me, it'd be inner peace and productivity. Similar to yours, really.
Okay, great.
Over the next couple of days.
Patience and compassion. That's so beautiful. We need so much patience now. Okay. All right. So with the values that you have in mind, we're going to take a few deep breaths, and you're going to breathe in that value and exhale more of that. Okay, let's close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Feel every single cell. And exhale. So you're breathing in your value. Calm determination. inner peace and productivity. And breathe in again, breathe in patience. And exhale patience. You're the most patient being ever. Let's breathe in compassion. And exhale compassion. Compassion for self, for family, for everyone around us, and the whole of humanity. And as we improve, there'll be a ripple effect outwards. Okay. And the next one that I would like to do is progressive muscle relaxation. So progressive muscle relaxation is if there's any tension in any part of the body. So it's like if a muscle is tight. So what we do is we're going to tense it until we tense, we hold, and then we release. It tends to make the muscle more relaxed. Productivity and inner peace, love and hope. Yeah. Okay. So let's do it. Different parts of the body. So we're going to work from the legs and all the way up. Okay. So take a deep breath in. Scrunch your feet up so your toes are a little bit curled. Scrunch and release. Scrunch your toes, your feet, and release. One more time. Scrunch and release. And now we're going to like tiptoe so as to tense up the calves, the calf muscles. Okay. And tense your calf muscles and release. Tense your calf muscles and release. Now we can do your knees and your thighs. Normally I have to raise my feet. So raise my feet so I can feel the contraction in my knees and my thighs. Okay, so contract your thighs and your knees and release. And third time and release. So next we focus on our buttocks, our butt. So as we tense it, we would raise from our seat a little. So tense our butt and release. If you tense more than one body part, that's perfectly fine. Tense your butt, lift up your seat and release. Tense and release. Okay, we'll do our back. And what helps with the back? I feel the motion of bringing your arms back, tensing the whole back, upper, middle, and lower back really helps. So let's do our back. Squeeze to the back and release. Squeeze. Really squeeze and release.
Like a Jane Fonda workout, isn't it?
Squeeze and release. So what I find is like detoxification, like lymphocyzing, it's really very important. And it's just one form of it, right? When we release, I feel like the oxygen and the nutrients are going back into the cells. Okay, so let's do for the shoulders. Squeeze, bring it to the ears, and release. And release. Squeeze. And release. Okay, so this is going to be quite ugly. We're going to do the face. So we're going to squeeze the face however we like. Let's do it 3 times. Squeeze. And release. Squeeze. And release. Squeeze. And release. Okay, now forgetting our neck. So our neck, what we can do is we can bring it back. Bring our head back and then we'll squeeze the neck. Okay, so let's do that one time. Squeeze and release. And third time. Okay, and so we're left with the last body part, arms. So we can squeeze our fist, our forearm, and our upper arm. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. So that's progressive muscle relaxation, and it's also tensing. So tensing is a method from our founder, and when I started doing it, I found it's like a quick burst of energy, like a quick hit of caffeine without drinking tea or coffee. Okay, how do you feel?
Relaxed. It does work. It does work. It's a bit of fun as well, isn't it? It's a bit of fun too.
Okay, and so I'm going to begin the healing meditation really soon, and all the users, all the members in Empower You group.
We've got 10 people online. Yay, thank you.
So all the members who are tuning in, please share if there's any issue or challenge or concern that you're experiencing right now. So, and then I can look at it. So, feeling much more in my body. That's wonderful. Yeah, so if there's any concern, any challenge, any struggle, please feel free to put in the comments and I will include it. So it can be stress about where your next work is going to come in, or wanting a new income flow, or concern about, it can be anything. So just put that in. So it can be from any part of your life, in relationships, it can be health, it can be your body weight, anything related to time. Like if you think you do things too slowly, or you're too rushed and you're making mistakes, anything related to finances. Okay, so boundaries are an issue. General health and well-being, got that. I will do that. General top to toe health, all the organs, and also looking at the chakras. And trust, knowing how much to believe the government broadcasts.
You're doubting the official narrative. You're doubting governments. My goodness, you rebel, you. Who's that?
And worry about the future when this virus fades. Oh,
That's Kathy. Trish, general health and well-being. Leslie, whole family.
okay. Thank you for that. So we've got quite a fair bit to work on, and if you have any aches in the body parts, you can let me know as well. Do you happen to have any, Danny?
You can. The last time out, I've got a sensitive tooth, top, back, right. And last time you cleared that for weeks. It was great for absolutely weeks. It's starting to niggle again. Not right at this moment, but it's ongoing. So yeah, back, top, right tooth.
So healing my body from illness, spasms. Okay, thank you. And stiffness in hips and legs. Got that. And stepping into the online arena after being person-centered is a worry. Technology, aching hips and legs. Got it. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And so now that you've already wrote all of this, and we'll see if there's shifts when I begin. Okay? All right. So it'd be good to, you can close your eyes, be in relaxed state. Whether you hear me or not, it's still going to work. And just be open. And I also have done work on dogs. They don't understand what I'm saying, I think, but they improve as well. So yes, teeth and gums are asking for love. And eczema on hands, legs, boundaries, teeth, and gums. Okay, got it. Thank you. All right. So the first thing I'm picking up, though, is eye strain. A lot of eye strain from technology.
Mm-hmm.
So do you resonate with this, Danny?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people resonate with that as well. So it's like, that's the first thing I'm getting. Once I read the comments, it's like, boom, that came to me. So Gonna strengthen everybody's eyes. And strengthen everyone to the screens and the light that is coming from the screens and the radiation. Strengthen everyone's boundaries. And strengthen to reset the eyes, especially the upper eyelid. Strengthen and clear any aches and pains from there. Strengthen everyone's brain. I'm going to strengthen the skin, the face, the facial skin, and any muscle tension within the face. I'm going to release that. Strengthen for anti-aging, rejuvenation, and lifting of the skin. And strengthen the scalp. I'm getting also some stress from hair. Okay, that's kind of funny, but sorry. I'm getting some stress from hair. So I'm going to strengthen everybody's scalps, then the roots of their hair, and strengthen for, hair growth, rejuvenation. Delete any, strengthen to chemicals because we're exposed to a fair bit of chemicals. So delete any weaknesses from exposure to chemicals that are not beneficial. Strengthen the body's elimination and detoxification process and all the lymphatic systems, re-energize, reactivate, and move. So strengthen all the lymph nodes, lymph duct, centers, lymph fluid itself, and strengthen any non-beneficial energies and chemicals. Strengthen the elimination right now. We're going to strengthen the temples and delete any strain in the temples, the region between the eye and the ear. Strengthen and delete any weaknesses there. And I'm getting a fair bit of, there's a bit of a neck ache. And it's a non-physical cause. And I'm getting it's from the people in the house that you're dwelling in. So strengthen to everyone that's living with you. Strengthen to the noise. Delete being affected by the noise, the talking, the arguments, the disagreements, getting too close, getting on each other's nerves. Delete all of that. Strengthen to be unaffected by the noise, and strengthen you to be in your own space and your own vibration, in your own world, and to enjoy yourself and have time out. Strengthen to look after yourself and compassion for self, to take care of every part of your needs, your relationship, social circle, your work, your finances, recreational needs, your time out to do nothing. Strengthen to all of that. Delete the stiffness in the neck. Strengthen flexibility in the neck. Once again, the flexibility in the neck is non-physical cause. So strengthen to listen and be with and be detached to other people's ways of thinking, ways of doing, and their words. So delete being triggered by other people's reactions. So delete all reactions, experience, remnants. Strengthen to you doing things your way, and strengthen you to be unaffected when people are doing it in a different way. Delete all the triggers. And I'm feeling the triggers in the central channel. So strengthen the front of the body and the gut. Delete the effects there. So the neck going front and back is better. Strengthen the neck going side to side. Delete the rotational weakness and the inflexibility. So looking right and left. It's also a non-physical thing and is related to people as well. So it's like being annoyed by people, being annoyed by what people do, their reactions, their facial expressions, especially now, like when we are on the street and we are affected by people's expressions towards us. It feels like there's a lot of grumpy people around, and so when we see them, we get affected by their grumpy expressions. So strengthen everyone in the group to not be affected by grumpy facial expressions or cranky and people who are stressed up. So strengthen you to still to have compassion, but not be affected by any of it. Like delete showing false loyalty by feeling the same feelings that they are feeling, or just tuning into their expressions or energy. So delete and disconnect from all of that. Okay. So some of you can check if your neck's a little bit more mobile. So, okay. When I check the teeth, I don't find any weakness with regards to teeth, but I do feel that gums are sore, tender, sensitive. Okay, so strengthen the gums and delete the tenderness, the soreness, and the sensitivity of the gums. Getting also receding gums. Strengthen the gums to regenerate and grow back, and delete any sensitivity in the gums. Getting that the gums are a little bit red. Delete the redness. Strengthen to go back to pink, fresh, and healthy gums. Rejuvenate. And I'm also getting that their sense of feeling sorry for your gums. So delete feeling sorry for the gums, delete inflammation, infection, infestation, any stagnation and congestion. Delete all of those effects on the gums so that we can immediately rejuvenate and regenerate and reset the gums. Okay, so I do feel like it's delete sensitivity down to 0 minus infinity and reset. Okay. I'm still getting the eye weakness. So the eyes, it's about seeing what's going on in the world and it's hurting. So it's hurting all of us. It's hurting all of us to see images, news, pictures. Delete aggravation from hearing newscasters, and news headlines. So strengthen everyone to just take a step back, big picture, take care of your well-being, your loved ones, your community, your society, do the best you can, and be safe, healthy, and protected. So strengthen for more neutrality and delete the weaknesses behind feeling sorry, because I feel like when we feel sorry, we become weaker rather than stronger and empowered and being able to help. So strengthen our strength, our agility, our coordination, our endurance, our speed, our strength, our flexibility, and strengthen and being empowered so that we are better able to help ourselves and anyone whom we wish to assist Okay, now I feel the shift in the eyes. Okay. All right. So strengthen structural alignment of the spine. So strengthen the skull, the ears, over the shoulders, over the hips, the alignment, cervical C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, thoracic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, lumbar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strengthen the sacrum and the coccyx and the energetic tail. So the throat feels pretty. Strengthen the throat for smoothness, for moisture. So we're meant to keep our throat moist. So strengthen to always keep our throat moist. Strengthen all the linings, the membranes, the integrity, so that the barriers of our body is strong against any microorganism. Strengthen all our barriers, internal, external barriers and boundaries. Strengthen our internal and external dynamics and our strength. Immune strength boosts to infinite potential. So I'm getting a fair bit of shoulder burden on shoulders of people. About 7 people in the group. So
My shoulders are killing us. I've been for weeks.
okay. It's a physical related. So for everyone in their group, strengthen to the 3 different parts of the body, the sources, causes, and reasons for the shoulder aching, and delete over responsibility. What I'm getting is there's a leaking of energy of people thinking that they're responsible for so many other things. What I'm getting is a leaking of energy. It's like a deep worry or concern about not being able to help people associated and linked to you. So delete all that worry and concern about not being able to assist, change, influence, fund, or pay for any other person that is linked to you. Any associate, colleague, family member, former or previous. Delete the entire burden and feeling over responsible for people, things, events. Okay, how does your shoulder feel?
Way easier. Yeah. You just
Yeah,
scrunched up for weeks. It's just like, oh, yeah. I feels a lot better. Like,
yeah, nice. But I do feel what's getting. I'm gonna strengthen the right side of the body more for those people who have an ache on the right side. And any ache is something I can't name. I don't know what the name is, but I'm just getting a sense of a tenderness and achiness and a soreness on the right side of the body. It's been there for a while. Okay, so delete the sources, causes, and reasons for this right side of the body being more sore and achy for X number of years. So I'm going to delete that and strengthen to be more equal and balanced with the left side, and every part of the body, top, down, right, left, front, back, make it more even. Okay. I do feel, wow, it was really nice to have that shift. Okay. There was more balance in between both sides of the body. And now what I'm getting is that the spine is a little stiff. So if you can do this with me, I'm going to strengthen the spine. So I would love for everyone to tense the spine. So you might have to move. It might help you tense the spine better. And this time we're going to tense it 10 times because we need to activate the midline, or the spine, the midline, the whole half of the body. So let's do that 10 times. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good. I do feel, yeah, it's more fluid now, like less stiffness. So delete any stiffness in your spine because your spinal health is like super important. So strengthen spinal cord, cerebrospinal fluid, and the fluidity of the vertebrae and the processes and the cartilage in each vertebrae. Strengthen fluidity. Okay. So shoulders. Shoulders are more mobile, but I do feel there's something left in the shoulders. So delete the weaknesses in the shoulders and the scapular and the nerve endings. Soreness. There's a soreness about not being able to achieve your full potential in life. It's very much linked to the past, and it's now bringing up quite a fair bit of sadness as I say it, like a lot of discomfort and dis-ease about when I say that. Is everybody ready to release all that? Just say yes.
Yes. You're getting some really good feedback in the comments section as well. People saying you're helping, that's been released, feeling lighter. And someone's asking, is anyone, I don't know who this is, I can't see who's making the comments, but is anyone else yawning like me? That's obviously the energy shifting when we yawn, yes. Yeah, yawning, coughing, sighing, tearing, also signs of energy releasing. Don't know who that is as well, but thank you.
And for me, it's burping. Okay, apologies if you find that disgusting, but that's how I happen to do it. And the Japanese massage ladies, they also burp as they help the clients release. And I did a DNA test and I happen to have Japanese blood in me. But anyways, I do see that boundaries is still an issue when I'm looking at the comments. So for boundaries, it's about people coming too close. When people come in your space unexpectedly, it aggravates. So strengthen to whenever people come into your personal space, especially from the front. It triggers the front of the body. Delete being triggered in the front of the body. Delete closing up, clenching. Delete all of that. Mm-hmm. It feels like the other person has free will, but you don't have the free, like whoever's having this issue, it's like you don't have the free will. Like you can't control. So strengthen the free will, independence, choice. So with regards to boundaries, like rules is weak. So strengthen the person who with issues with boundaries to set rules, rules, and also it's not consistent. So strengthen for consistency, following a system, guidelines. So delete all the weaknesses attached to all those words and reset. Okay. Delete all the aggravation that's held within. So strengthen to release it from every structure, system, organ, tissue, cell, down to the quantum particles in the body, delete it down to zero, strengthen exit portal. So I feel the energy is moving through the feet already, like it's coming out. So delete all of that. So boundaries feels lighter. So whoever wrote boundaries can check how you feel, if this, what's the improvement or shift. Okay, for the person who put trust and knowing how much to believe, blah, blah. So I'm just going to strengthen to the words trust. There's weakness to trusting anybody, so just strengthen trust for self, others, while being alert. So delete any weaknesses for that. I mean, we trust till it proven wrong, right? So it's not healthy to go about distrusting everybody, but just to have a sense of trusting till otherwise not being able to trust. So strengthen everyone's discernment and neutrality, and strengthen everyone's perception, intuition, and feeling. Strengthen everyone's right and left brain to logically think and do your research, and also to tune into your gut and feeling. So to use the combination for inaccurate answer. Broadcast is weak. So if you were to broadcast a message, also feels weak. So strengthen you to, share your message in a safe, calm, clear, attractive manner that gets people's attention, the right people's attention, and strengthen everyone's safety and protection. Delete the weaknesses with regards to broadcasting. Strengthen to technology. Strengthen to being adaptable. I'm getting there's quite a fair bit of people who feel a little bit stuck when it comes to technology and adapting to it. So strengthen and install like young kids' ability to let's pick up technology like super easy, and strengthen your ability to just ask. They're willing to help. Just ask. There's like 24-hour chat. So delete the resistance to actually get on board and talking about it, because sometimes talking and thinking about it takes way longer than actually doing it. So strengthen everyone to a very strong and productive April to take action, to do the things that you've been wanting to do for a long period of time, whether it's writing a book, writing poetry, getting a program out, doing a website. Strengthen to doing everything that you've always been meaning to do now that we have the time and we're meant to stay at home. So it's a perfect time to take stock, organize, reevaluate. So strengthen everyone for that. Being homebound, yet being super productive. And being home there, and what I'm getting is a sense that because somebody told you to be home, there is quite a sense that there's quite a number of people in the group who are angry being told what to do. Like not liking the fact that people are telling me to do something. It's like the resistance to the guideline given. I think it's a lifelong thing about. So strengthen to it being your choice. Like it is a choice, it's a healthy choice, and it's an empowered choice, and you can do so much within your home. And we have technology, we have water, we have food, we have fridges, we have everything we could have we are surrounded by luxuries, and to remember that we can do so much. Okay. This broadcast is okay. Virus. Okay. So virus. So we're exposed to the virus, like, I think everyone's been exposed to tons of viruses. Okay, but what I'm getting is okay, so strengthen the immune system and the boundaries and delete the weaknesses to the word virus and it having no cure. So our ability of our body is really strong. So strengthen the body's regenerative abilities, healing abilities, immune system, boost to infinite potential, all the white blood cells, all the things that it's meant to do. Strengthen lymphatic system, detoxification, elimination, speed it up. Strengthen bowel movements, strengthen the kidneys, urine production, strengthen every single function of the kidney, of the bladder, strengthen the efficiency and the function and the structure of the bladder, strengthen everyone's bladder to go back to when they were younger and it was functioning when it's with power, strengthen bladder power, delete any weaknesses in bladder power. So strengthen everybody's urethra through which urine passes through, strengthen the muscle function, the contraction, squeezing function, and the releasing. So strengthen, contraction, and releasing. So rejuvenate back to when you were 18, 16, or younger, 13. Okay. Spasm and stiffness and legs. So when I get spasm, the first thing that comes up is the mouth, the gums. So strengthen the nerves and delete all the weaknesses within the gums and the mouth. And it feels like it brings fear. So delete the fear association with spasms. Reset mind, body, spirit.
Yeah.
Delete any craziness that there's a strong feeling of craziness in the world. Okay, I'm going to stop tuning into that. Delete all effects of corporations, businesses, and governments that are polluting or functioning out of greed. Strengthen and delete. I mean, we know that it's there, but strengthen us to bring our attention to the people who are doing good, because there is a fair amount of people that are really trying to help the world thrive, and strengthen the people who are helping the world thrive to get stronger and strengthen their protection and safety at all times, 24/7, and strengthen them to live longer, live stronger, and be able to help more and to spread the word, strengthen the world to wake up to what is real and beautiful and wonderful still in the world, because there is both in the world. So strengthen our attention to people supplying water filters, people growing organic and healthy food, people who are producing technology that's really helping everybody. So strengthen to connect with people who are doing good, and strengthen everyone to thrive. With regards to stiffness in the body, like the stiffness is non-physical. What I'm getting is an emotional and psychological thing. Psychological pattern of thought. the first emotion that comes up is guilt. So any mistakes in the past, and we've all made mistakes. So if you can think of mistakes done in the past, if you can bring up one, or two or three, what doesn't matter, lump it all together, and any guilt associated with it. So are you really ready to release all guilt related to mistakes made in the past? Yes? Say yes on her behalf or his behalf.
Yeah.
Okay. So the guilt is like making you stiff, because the stiffness is like, okay, I'm not going to move on. Like, I'm going to stay stuck. So delete being stuck, strengthen to being free, being able to move forward. Delete, strengthen the fluidity. What I'm getting is a lot of knee weaknesses. I don't know who, what, where, but doesn't matter. So strengthen everybody's knees, right knee, left knee. And delete there's stiffness and pain in the knees. Primarily aggravated by sitting still. And then when you take your first step. So strengthen to everybody going up and down staircases, big or small staircases. Delete the weaknesses with regards to sitting. Strengthen for general, for the knees health, like strengthen tension 24/7, 7 days a week. Strengthen the knees for rejuvenation, to go back to when you were really young and agile and bouncing and skipping. And strengthen the fluid, the synovial fluid in the knees. Strengthen for rejuvenation. Strengthen the cartilage over the knees, the knee bones, to be strong and to be rejuvenated and thick. And yeah, delete any stiffness and weaknesses there. So I'm getting like a little bit of soreness in the muscles, in the thighs, like achiness. Delete any lactic acid that is held within the cells or the tissues in the calves and the muscles, thigh muscles. Going to delete any of that. Strengthen detoxification, lymphatic system, and strengthen lactic acid breakdown. So any viruses, bacteria, pathogens, fungus within the body, and any parasites, deactivate, disintegrate, delete. It'll be fun to say all this and have it happen, right? Yes, it is. Disintegrate and out. Strengthen for our body to be strong and to be living with the microbes that are of super benefit to us, and delete non-beneficial microbes from the body. What I'm getting from the user about stepping into the online arena, it's like straight away it brings fear. Stepping out brings fear, and you straight away want to retreat. So strengthen moving forward, not moving forward. Go retreating, not retreating. Make sure that it's strong and neutral. Strengthen for confidence in one's abilities. Strengthen your belief in your abilities. Strengthen to go out with strength, do your research, your planning, and to go forth with pride, to know your brand and your package, your service, your product. Make sure that it's strong. Okay.
Someone saying big burps now. I don't know who that is. Here's the big burps.
Okay, for eczema is really I don't know where your eczema. Okay, you say your hands or your legs, but what I'm getting is like there's the moment I say eczema, It leads to a lot of stress in the face and the back as well. So strengthen due to your eczema. It's like been struggling with not getting the right treatment. So delete all the previous struggles of not getting the right treatment. Strengthen your physical intelligence, your physical sense of knowing. Deep down, what I'm getting for the person, I don't know, well, true or not. I'm getting at 16, there was something that really triggered you. Something at school. And it hurt. So delete the hurt at 16 in school, delete it down to 0 minus infinity. I guess everybody was in high school back then. So delete all the high school nonsense and issues and discomfort and all the teenage issues that we bore and that we carry to this day. Delete and disconnect. It was back in the past. It's over. It's gone. Delete any effects that carry forward, any cumulative effects that carry forward into this life. We don't need that. That was growing up, and we are so much better, and it's made us who we are today, and to just honor the good and delete and forget about the bad, delete all the bad memories, experiences, and just channel it to being a stronger you. So when I check eczema, it feels a bit lighter. So delete any stress associated with it. So strengthen your body, meridians and channels. Delete stagnation, congestion, inflammation, infestation down to 0 minus infinity, and reset. So I'm still only halfway. Oh, wow. Eczema is definitely a big one. It feels lighter, but there's still more. We can work on that on a one-to-one if that person would like to work with me. I'm just saying. Okay. So someone mentioned the Sooty cat. Like, can you tell me a bit more? Like, what about the cat that needs help? If you could type that in, that'd be good. So when it regards to teeth, I feel like the alignment of the people's bodies are not quite right. So strengthen alignment, like strengthen the alignment of the skull to be in the right place and delete any stress within the body and also in the back. So strengthen, because the teeth is like, there's connection between the teeth and every single organ, right? So strengthen every single tooth to the corresponding organ and gland in the body. And strengthen everybody's liver and all the 500 and more functions of the liver cells. Strengthen, delete any encapsulation, adhesions, and scars, any part of the liver. Strengthen the rejuvenation, bring in all the light and the chi to the liver. Delete teeth issues. What's teeth?
There you go. Sooty cat, her immune system is attacking her red blood cells.
But what kind of symptoms can you actually see in Sooty? I'm just going to strengthen Sooty's rib cage, and liver. Like delete any congestion, stagnation within her body. Strengthen. Sooty's brain feels really strong. Sooty's strengthen the spinal cord.
Great name as well, Sooty.
Okay.
Yeah, severe anemia. That also relates to Sooty as well. It's Alison's cat.
I'm looking through all the people's saying is people are laughing, energy shifting. That's so nice to read all that. Ah, nice. Okay. Um, yeah, so with regards to diarrhea, yeah, I kind of feel who's getting the diarrhea or the human being. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yo.
Yeah, it's obviously the cat still getting the hemorrhagic. I can't see that word. Hemorrhagic diarrhea. Yeah.
Oh, so there's blood in the diarrhea. I'm not a medical doctor, so um, like just keep it to simple words. If but anyway, diarrhea. I know that. I don't. The cat feels fine. The cat feels fine, but it's more like the worry that you're feeling. That's what I'm getting. Like the worry and the stress is affecting your sleep. So that's what I'm getting. So strengthen you to. Will you be okay? So it's for the person with the cat. Will you be willing to release all your stress, fears, and worries and concerns about your cat? Yeah. Okay. Got it. Whew. Okay. So I mean, our feelings is also contagious towards our pets. So strengthen us to be stronger and more neutral, and trust that the cat's physical intelligence will um, reign. Will take care of itself. And I know it's hard when our pets are not well, and we do everything we can to look after them. Have strength. Should she get better or not? Either way, we are there for them, and they are here to guide us and teach us lessons. Our pets. Um, yeah. Hmm. I feel the worry and concern is lesser. So yeah.
Blood in stools can be common in cats. Can be. It isn't necessarily something to worry about necessarily. Obviously, your vet needs to be in the loop as well, which I'm sure your vet is, but it isn't always something to be worried about.
Okay. So I just have a few more. The next thing that I see, worried about agoraphobia effect for others. It's like you're worrying about a fear. It's like you're compounding fear upon fear. So I feel like there's a compound effect. So what I'm getting when I've just checked everybody's like thinking about the past, current, and future. Now, I think generally speaking, when I'm with quite a fair bit of clients, they're always concerned about their past. Yes, thank you very much. I get that as well. The worry and the concerns about your cat. Yeah. So, thanks for your comments and updating me for that. So, what I'm getting that most people here now all of a sudden have shifted to fears and concerns about the future. It's like it's really palpable. So, like everyone here to think of all your fears and concerns about the future. A lot of it's finance related, and how we interact with each other socially. like hugging, touching. Physical contact is a thing that makes people feel uncomfortable right now. Like, should I be doing this? Should I not? So, okay. So, like, everyone's concerns and worries. Okay. And I want you all to imagine lumping it all together. Are you ready to release all your worries and concerns about the future?
Yeah.
Say yes.
Yes.
So what I'm getting is the worries affecting the gut. So I'm going to strengthen the gut, all the small intestine, the large intestine, strengthen them to lift. I feel like it's sagging. So strengthen them to lift, to be in the optimal position, optimal function, optimal size. Delete being bloated, delete and then strengthen the back and strengthen the neck and the shoulders, strengthen the spine, strengthen courage, strengthen guts and strengthen courage, delete all weaknesses, strengthen confidence, strengthen that you, every single one of you is in charge of your life. You're creating your life. You are creating and planning. And when the COVID is over, you know, you are planning your travels. Like, I think there is people feeling when they're in the house too much. What is that cabin fever?
Cabin fever, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's quite strong and it's affecting everybody's chest. So delete cabin fever affecting anybody and everybody in the chest, like not being able to go out. Delete cabin fever, strengthen to visualize, to see your future that is bright, strengthen everyone's optimism, delete concerns and worries, and delete being affected because the fear is contagious. So anyone that we encounter, we can see and notice and observe that they are fearful, but we will be the example of calm, cool, and confidence, and delete the contagion. It begins with us, being a role model, being an example. So strengthen every single one here listening to be calm, cool, confident, to be in charge of your life, and to create the life that you wish to create, and strengthen everyone to your projects at work, at home, with your family. Yeah, so delete all concerns, because most of the time, statistically speaking, all the things that we've been worried about, majority of it doesn't come true. So we're worried about this much. This much may happen, and out of this much that may happen, only these little tiny little thing may happen. So delete all that. Strengthen our capabilities to build up our strength, our knowledge, our skills, our practices. So like, knowledge without practicing and applying that shit is useless. So strengthen to apply all the things that we know, strengthen to step up, to look after ourselves. And yeah. Okay, so let's close our eyes for the ending. Take a deep breath in. Inhale strength. And exhale strength all around. Inhale confidence. And exhale confidence. Inhale calm. And exhale calm. Strengthen to be calm and cool, and all strengthenings that have been done, strengthen to infinite potential, and all deletions that have been done, minus infinity, down to zero, minus infinity. Strengthen and reset everybody's mind, body, spirit, strengthen everybody's physical intelligence, structural integration, and physical potential, strengthen everyone's leading life supports, strengthen everyone's relationships, work, finance, recreational, social life, make it be strong, everything that you want, calm and cool. So we went on a journey.
That was an epic clearing. Thank you very much. You've given immense value, as you always do, Dianna. It's funny, as we were going through that, I thought the energy just seems a lot different on this live stream to the ones I normally do. And I think it's because we've been asked to stay indoors and the pace of life is much slower and slower. People aren't stressed and, well, hopefully they're not. And it just seems a much calmer energy on this live stream today, more so than any others I've done. Um, I want you to finish off with sharing a couple of things about your work. You've got something starting tomorrow regarding finances and money. It's a group activity. Are you wanting to still keep that open and share that opportunity? Or
Most definitely. So I'm running a 14-day Heal Your Money Beliefs program. So people who are only open to the people who are tuning in here. Yeah, so I only am opening it to people who are used to my work and knows what my work is like, so that they know what to expect. A lot of results, different areas. So Heal Your Money Beliefs too, if you're interested. I'll put my PayPal link. It's only $11 for the 14 days, and it will include 2 strengthening sessions on Fridays. So I'll be doing a Facebook Live strengthening session for people's varied money issues on the Friday, 7 p.m. in Singapore, which is your time at 11.
midday.
Yep, in UK. And so what happens is that you can just tune into the replay, or just feel the benefits. Like for me, I know I put my issue in, and sometimes I don't listen. I just feel like, do I feel different about this issue? And I'm like, yeah, it's done. So like I remember working on the issue of being stressed at home, like working at home, but now I'm good. Like it's a good thing. I feel happy. Like I'm doing so many more Zoom sessions. So it's $11 to be in the group for 14 days. And every day we're diving deep and healing our issues with regards to money and many different, like it's a post every day. And so you just go in and comments, and I'll be doing back end strengthening. And then there'll be an issue that you can post, like what issue you have, and then I'll work on it on Fridays. Yeah. So thanks for that.
Finally, are you still taking one-on-one clients at this time? And if so, how and how much? What sort of?
Yes, so I am taking one-on-one clients. So the special that I gave the people tuning in here. So my sessions are usually 100 US. So for people tuning in and people who know Danny, it will be 100 US dollars for that one-to-one for an hour. But I'm also doing a special program of 3 sessions of 3 for 60 US dollars per session, which works out to be 180 for 3 different sessions, so that we can get everyone really improving and feeling much stronger than before. Flying high.
Okay, thank you, Dianna.
How do you feel, Danny?
I feel relaxed. Without, I feel like I could just go for a lie down, but I've got lots to do today, so I won't. You're amazing. Thank you.
So everyone who's tuned in, remember to drink water, eliminate, urinate, take it easy. We've done a lot of strengthening sessions. You will continue to improve every day onwards. One of my clients is so funny, she's from Harvard, and I gave her a half an hour session, and she was a Harvard graduate, and she was so skeptical, and I said, because I could feel the shifts in her, right? Like it was related to relationships. I could feel. And then I said, don't you feel different? And she said, yes, she does. But she's wait and see. She wait and see for 2 whole weeks. And then she comes back to me. She says, yes, the results. I mean, I still feel the improvements. I still feel the results. I feel so much more confident and calm and cool. And then she finally gave me a testimonial.
Cool. Yeah, I know the Barefoot Doctor give you a glowing testimonial as well, doesn't he? Bless his soul up in heaven there, looking down on us. And I'm sure he's shining his love down on this session as well. But yes,
I think he's traveling a lot, knowing him. Barefoot Doctor. Thank you, Barefoot Doctor, for connecting us and for assisting the world. And keep shining your light and helping the world. Everyone.
Yep. My shoulders are relaxed anyway. Thank you all. Thank you to all tuning in. We've had 15, we've got 16 on now. Thank you so much. If you're watching the replay as well, keep popping your comments and experiences in, because this isn't linear. That's right, isn't it? Even if you're catching the replay, you'll still benefit from the clearing, because it's not linear. It doesn't work like that. Energy doesn't.
Yes. If you watch the replay and I feel like if you're active participant focusing on releasing, like really consciously doing the steps with us, you would feel the shifts as well.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a wrap from us. Much love to you all. Go out and, well, maybe it's not great, but
Go forth and be merry.
catch you all later. Bye for now.